You remember our meeting upon the mountain when I found you to be gifted in the herbal culture and devoted to your spiritual training as much as I'd wish to offer you a chance to further your path. The Golian seat is fields of expertise, yet development of the land is not among them. The Misty Valley is a place of beautiful vistas and great spiritual power. So, okay, so my only problem I have here at the moment is that background is so busy. Like they need, I feel like if they're gonna put this font here, they need to have like a transparent background, like a darkened background, so it's easier to read it. Because that's very tricky to read at the left-hand side. Because I can read it, but it's not as easy. Like either bolden the font around it, or kind of put a transparent, box around the entire sentence here. Because that is, yeah. That white with that coffee brown is just holy shit. Like I wish my dyslexia was screaming right now. Or at least offer an option to do that, to darken the background to kind of help you see this, because it's like the background's pretty, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging that. It's just the fact that it's harder to read the font as that sacrifice there. The elder form has suggested we should find one with the skills the cultivator chosen could then receive the instruction elixirs further their spiritual studies. This seems to be to fulfill your needs, but if only if you can decide to do so. Please visit the Goron sect with this letter in hand if you wish to accept. Respectfully, Zhao Mingyan, Huyan sect elder of alchemy. Yeah, that's what I was like. I was trying my damnedest to actually read that. Like, at first I had to double take, triple take, and everything else in between. Please wait a moment, my friend. What brings you to Goyun sect? Give Elder Zerl's token to him. Ah, so you are Van Dam Dandrick. Wonderful. Elder Zoe ordered me to come and welcome you, so I've been waiting here for some time. The valley is... I'll just read on this. I'll make it easier. The valley is... Because I have a Meebo blocking my way, too. Move this somewhere. There we go. Unfortunately, our sect has been focused on swordsmanship, and a few of us know anything about gardening, let alone farming. So the land has been long since gone fallow. And I also noticed, too, they have the switch controls set up for this one. At the moment, Elder Zhao is the main peak, discussing matters with the others. He asked me to give you this special talisman for the Misty Valley on your arrival, and intends to take you there himself later. There's a lot of people ahead. What's going on? Garam Sec is recruiting new members, and they are all wandering cultivators who have come to take the entrance examination. We are quite strict, so only 1 or 2 out of 10 will ever be selected. However, you were personally selected by Elder Zound, so you didn't need to You didn't take part in the examination. Please wait with them in the front of the main hall for a while. I report to my supervisor. Okay, that's a good thing I'm using a controller, right? Heart. Okay, so you can romance him. Gotcha. This main hall is really magnificent. And to think this is the only exception area of other sect. I heard that the other buildings of the inner sect are even grander. Will the requirements be very high? It's husbando. Woody. Things will happen as they happen. We just need to do our best and nature will take its course. They're all adorable. Now's not the time to wander around. Go for what the f? I want to explore. Fuck you. Now's not the time. What? Hello. You here to join the Zarin sect too? You look so calm and relaxed. Seem very sure you can pass the examination. Aren't you all nervous? I'm destined to be a member of the Garen sect. Well, I'm out. What? That choice doesn't make any sense. Well, you sound very confident. Good luck with the exam. Yeah. Hey, what is that in the sky?
众人正说话间，突然天地变色，电闪雷鸣，随即地动山摇，火雨天降，宛如末日来临一般。只见一颗巨大的陨石砸向不远处的紫云山主峰，顷刻间，整座山峰化为乌有。周遭各峰
Damn, this is part of the exam. They're all fucked. Again, this is the issue I'm seeing with this game so far. Is that while they're trying to read off all that they can, and I'm assuming that's Mandarin. I'm hoping I'm not disrespecting the developers here. But it's like they're reading all this off, and it's very hard to read that. Basically, dazed and lost, the people shared, uncertain what to do when the one man hurried past them. Yeah, like they definitely need to add like a transparent background for this. Like they definitely needed to add like hold on, like I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like something like so that way the developers see this and know exactly what I'm talking about here. So like that. But then as an outline either like this. And then, you know, kind of like that to kind of make it so it's very legible to see. And then the background like this or something, you know, something so that way it kind of makes it, you know, a little transparent, but it actually, you know, makes it less messy for the background. Because I can appreciate the translation. I'm humbled that they gave us a background, but something like this. You see what I mean? Like, take the back, so make it so that we can actually see what the fuck we're reading. And it's like, I'm not trying to be mean or nasty to the developers of this here, but it's just, that's one thing I wish they can add as an option, unless it's already in there that I missed it, then I'll have to go look again, but, you know, something like this. So, you see what I mean? How much easier it is to read? Like, not making the font huge, but you see what I mean? Just simple things like that. Like, that's just a by default font. But just something where I can actually make out what's going on here. Because I'm trying to read that. Like, and there's all kinds of chaos going on the screen, I couldn't read that very well. And then, because it's like the dialect's very quick, because they're trying to, you know, explain the story as quickly as they can, they're basically making it very hard for me to read that. Especially for myself with dyslexia, I'm like, holy shit. And I'm not expecting, like, I have to click, 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 you know, confirm, confirm. I don't expect that from that cutscene, but because it's going so frantic, I couldn't even make out what the hell was even telling me. Because again, they're speaking in native, so it's, or native language, so it's like I couldn't make out what the hell is happening besides meteors. Like a great meteor hit the sky, and that's all I saw. So, alright. Brother Z, what happened to you? What's going on? Brother Z, Brother Z! Or I think it is. Oh, wow, he fucked. Don't panic, I have to stay calm. Think. Right, that's it. I am Yang Zun. I think that's Zun. Own. It's our priority to save him now. Please fetch the doctor. At once. Dr. Sun lives in Haocheng, or Chan Tang, in the western side of town. I feel so... Yeah, I mean, I feel so bad because I don't want to mispronunciate any of that. Okay, Xie. I will send Brother Xie to the Sunset Inn first. Please ask Dr. Sun to come and save him as soon as possible. Do you want to save the game? Oh, I hope so. I mean, you're making me throw meteors at me already. It should be safe here. Is everyone all right? We are fine, but scared half to death. That strange light, it seems like we're able to escape thanks to the an expert cultivator. Just now, someone went up there. Will he be safe? Tell everyone that what Zarin has said, or Yang has said. It isn't right to leave them alone after what just happened. I will help them. I will help too. We must save him first. Send for the doctor quick. You guys just stopped me trying to go to the damn doctor. Jesus Christ. That was such a horrific sound. Could something have happened to Sect? What on... you look like you're in a hurry. What can I do for you? Explain the situation to Dr. Sun. We must hurry if we were to save him. I'll pack the first aid kit, and we're leaving for the inn this minute. You're worried that government sect member will go into the inn and have a look. Take a look. It's in the book. Reading Rainbow. Did you get a room for the injured cultivator from the government sect? She's adorable. Well, he is now in the room leftmost side of the second floor. I saw Dr. Sun enter the room. Mom, what do you think happened to the sect? I don't know, but this town is a mess right now. No fucking shit. I mean, if you throw a bunch of meteorites at my shit, I'd fuck it up too. I don't know, the town is in a mess right now. Okay. So second floor this way. Dr. Sun, how is he? Jie is no ordinary sort. He is battered within and without, but he's not in danger of dying. I think at the critical moment he used all of his power to repair what he could of his body. What in the... What in the... Wolverine? Which saved his life. I would have done an emergency treatment on him, but his wounds are deep and severe. I'm afraid it would take him a month or so to retain consciousness, if not longer. At the very least, he is still alive. I hope Brother Xie will pull through. The spiritual power on the mountain is running wild. No one here is strong enough to approach it until it calms. Once it settles, I want to go up and see what will become of the sect. Okay. Kind of like Hunter x Hunter. I'm going to use all my power. And that part, I'm not trying to like spoil that anime for anybody, but holy shit, that part was crazy. Once it settles, I want to go up and see what's become of the sect. Okay. Like, so far, this is a really gorgeous looking game. Unfortunately, it didn't work on my 1070 over here. It's gone. Everything. Everyone. I was once told by the elder brothers of the inner sect that the most buildings of the Goron sect were located on the mountain to the north. I went to the edge of the cliff, and there was nothing left. All was all razed to the ground. How could anyone have survived? Brother Xie is in a coma and may not wake up for some time. And all the others are dead. All I gotta say about this game is this: I hope they don't time me. Like, they don't go time for bed. Because that drives me insane. And it's like, I get it. They don't want you to overdo it, but sometimes I just want to spend a day just fishing. Just. Yang, I'm sorry for your loss. What would you do now? Like that, even even though I love Dead Rising, that just pisses me off when I play that game. Like, if I ever play that game and it's like you tell me I have a certain time to get shit done, no. I was not a happy bunny. Like, I heard it was a thing, but boy oh boy, because once I realized how much I was enjoying exploring the mall, I wanted to keep doing that. And I don't want to wait for an after game to do that. I just want to keep doing it anyway and just beat up zombies. But they're like, no, you're wrapping it up as soon as that helicopter comes. I'm like, son of a... You kill these crazy dudes or whatever, and you get your ass out there. It's like, that takes the fun out of it. Hate that on a clock thing. I mean, it's one thing if I'm running away from like a boulder, I'm in a racing mini game or something like that. Okay, you're timing me. I get it. But I'm not so mad about that aspect. But if you're giving me an open sandbox game and you're telling me I got to move my ass, no, fuck that. I want to do stuff. I want to explore. What will you do now? What will I? Yang wipes his tears, his face settling from a firm expression. In truth, I am not a member of the sect. I am another wandering cultivator who has been working hard to be worthy of joining them. Yet never once did they treat me as an outsider. They always encouraged me to continue my training. And now has this disaster come down on them? By some good fortune, Brother Hiei is narrowly escaped and was saved by us. Who can begin to process the rebuilding and helping Brother Zie if not us? So then I mean to stay at least until Shie awakens. You're a man of righteousness. I don't intend to leave either. Now may I ask you your ties? May I ask what your ties are, Van Dam? Tell Yang that you were sent by Elder Zhao to take over the Misty Valley. I've seen this before, and is indeed Elder Zhao's. I haven't realized you have given up such an opportunity. You've been given such an opportunity, my friend. Even though the sect lives in the ruins, you are willing to keep your promise. Van Dam, Elder Zhao was right about you. Although everyone's gathered here now to come in to bid to join in the sect, after all is what happened, I wonder if many of them will be remaining here and help rebuild it. I'll ask them for you. Alright, can we save? Oop, one way. There we go. What the? There we go. Little janky. Big world, though. Like, I love the interface. Like, this is actually pretty nice. Now I'm stuck. Okay, this is Switch controls. I keep forgetting. Oh, god damn. Okay. We good. What should I do? The outer sect is collapsed, and the road to the inner sect has been blocked by boulders. How will we join the sect after this? Damn it! I sold everything I had for my traveling expenses. I got no money to go back home. Tell everyone about the plan. Huh, rebuild the sect? Then I could at least earn some money if I stay. Great, count me in. I'm willing to join too. Nothing's impossible for a willing mind. That's right. Well, I'm a carpenter and right materials I could really repair these buildings. If Zaya can pull through, we'll wake up someday. Stay, you must be joking. I don't know what the sect has done to deserve this disaster, and it can't be a good place to stay. I better leave now. Take care, everyone. Bro, if you could teleport, you could have took him with you. You selfish son of a bitch. Ugh. Sorry, that pisses me off. It was razed to the ground. It was terrifying. If that mysterious force hadn't protected us at the time, would have been ashes. If would have been bones left behind. Probably. What on earth has happened? Yang and I ventured further to explore. Everything was in ruins. We couldn't go in further. We found no one. I fear the sect is... What should we do? Tell everyone about Yang's plan. He's planning to heal Zay while we're building the sect? Take things as they come, further here and elsewhere. It makes no difference to me where I cultivate. I'll stay and help. I'll help too. I bought a house in town and I'll lose a lot of money if I leave now. I'm staying too. The protagonists in the novels I read would never walk away if their sex suffer. their sex suffered. Their sex suffered from anything like this. I'm sorry. I'm an immature mind. Also, I did boast to my parents about entering the sect. It would be a shame if I ran back home without learning anything. Well, I think the sect is done for. It's useless to stay here any longer. Farewell. Mother. Father. Take things as they come. After this disaster, I haven't thought so many would be willing to help. Given it's so late, however, we should return to the ferry and stop and rest. As Elder Zeph has left the Misty Valley in your care, I will show you around it in the morning. I'm going to gather everyone in the Misty Valley tomorrow to discuss the matters. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous game. Intro's really good too. I didn't expect the Misty Valley to look like this. It's a stroke of luck. Elder Zhao sent you the Talisman of Gate, or others would never been get past the seal. Elder Zhao must be very perceptive. You are chosen for a reason, Van Dam. I gave it much thought last night. Either its general expenses, or either Brother ZA's treatment, or the reconstruction of the sect itself, the costs will not be small. As the saying goes, land has always been important to the spiritual cultivation, and if we can develop the Misty Valley, we should not only have more food, but also be able to earn spirit zones. This place filled up with spiritual power, its soil is most fertile at all the mountains. It is perfect for growing spirit crops. So, friend Van Dam, what do you think of this place? The mountains and rivers surrounding the valley make it perfect for living quiet, seclusion, enjoying... Okay. I have no clue what these stats do in this game. It is so serene here, and the air itself is rich with spiritual power. It is a perfect place to further one's cultivation. You're quite a perceptive and easily sense the spiritual power here. Though this place is somewhat dilapidated, it will surely become a perfect place for spiritual cultivation as long as it is renovated. But, well, one step at a time, we need to get you a place to stay first. In this house, well, it's fine by me. I don't fear sleeping on the open air. No, I can't just let you sleep out in the open. I'll start with this outer wall. As for you, gather some lumber from the trees for making beams and planks. This axe is for you. Well, I was going to axe you for that, but thank you. Thought you would conjure up a house within the wave of your hand. Okay. As you notice, this is given to me by an elder of mine from the sect that is no ordinary axe. Either will it rust or dull. It is a very basic artifact, but it can be strengthened and sharpened further by means of enhancement. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I'll never see that kind of elder brother again. I thought you were conjured up a house a wave of your hand. I'm not that skilled yet. Besides, I want to master the sword, not carpentry or axe work. Thank you, Yang. By holding the axe, go to the tree and press the E key to gather lumber. Do you wish to save the game? Yes, I do. Okay. Drop that wood. When you're going to fix this house, bro? What? I'm stuck. What the fuck? Okay, we good. Well, the developers are well aware of the glitchiness or the jankiness here and there. Okay, and confirm. Damn. I think I did well for this. You have a place. Now you have a place. I think I'd probably prefer to play with the keyboard and mouse personally. Because the controller is okay, but it's just kind of janky. I think this game would probably be a little bit better with the keyboard and mouse here. A little bit, yeah. But now is not the time to rest. Come, let's get started on the field now. I think this area is most suitable for crops in the whole of this valley. If you want to till the soil, you must clear out the weeds. Use this hoe and try your hand at tilling the soil in front of you. Oh. Okay, they have a little thing here. I was about to go hit this vegetation. You're surprisingly adept at this. No, I'm just very dull because I didn't apparently see this right in front of me. You're surprisingly adept at this. Have you worked as a farmer before? I've seen others do farm work. Maybe I'm more flexible. I was born in a peasant family and no one knows farm better than I do. I see. The planting seeds should be a simple task for you. Okay. You got some wheat seeds. I can hardly wheat. Yeah, this would be so much better with the keyboard and mouse. I mean, it's once you got things set to the bar, it's not a problem. But yeah, I can see a keyboard and mouse being like much more preferable, at least for myself, in this one. Though console, you know, again, you make with what you have, and there's nothing wrong with that. Well done. Now it's time for the gourd. The axe and hoe I gave you are now not ordinary, but this gourd is far better. Do you want to know what's so special about it? Kind of purple gourd that can pull someone into it if you call their names? Is it several colored gourd with seven abilities? Where'd you read all those stories? I don't know. Actually, the gourd is called, well, watering gourd. This name is simple, but it's a gift from the older sister from the sect who studied crops. I'm afraid she's dead too. Man, this is the Valley of freaking Sorrows. This ain't no Valley of anything else. Although the watering gourd isn't simple or can't hold people or heaven, according to the elder sister, the spiritual spring water in it is inexhaustible. If you are capable enough, you can even use it to summon wind or rain. Since a misty valley will be managed by you in the future, this gourd is yours now. Crops won't start growing till they get watered. Try watering the wheat with the flat watering gourd. Damn Van Dam, how can a cultivar water such a clumsy way? Chanjo energy and gourd, okay. Shouldn't be Gord shaming me like that. I'm telling you how to live your kinks. Yang and Van Dam. I see you're making good progress here. You've planted with the wheat already? Yes, but it will take time for the wheat to grow and mature, which gives us no food to eat as of the moment. Be at ease, Yang. I have a treasure here that will have us eating hot steaming buns tonight. Really, what is it? Look here. This is a harvest talisman, which can be harness the spiritual power of heaven and earth. It can mature these crops immediately.
Oh,
A harvest talisman. I've heard of them in the expanse of making them. You brought us a true treasure, G. A friend is in need is a friend indeed. Those who are willing to stay are valiant souls. I can't have those who I've taken as my own struggle with empty stomachs as they work. Van Dam, use this harvest talisman now. Yeah, boy. All right. Jeepers. There we go. Now that's some wheat. Van Dam, my friend, you can go later if you want to have a look around. Please finish the work in the What? Telling me what to do. I'm supposed to be the guy running the place, but he's telling me what to do. It's like that Tom Nook syndrome. You owe my ass. It's like, what do I owe you? It is not easy to grow crops. Okay, I gotta talk to her. Till the soil. The grains of wheat are large and rich with spiritual energy. The Misty Valley is truly a perfect place to farm. I have two more harvest talismans, Van Dam. Make good use of them if you will. Thank you. I'll take this wheat to the inn and ask them to use it to make some steamed bun for us. It won't take long. We should all gather for dinner soon. That's pretty. Are you going to wrap this up here soon and switch over to the next game? Oh. The steamed buns of the Sunset Inn taste so good, and the owner gave me some of the dishes for free. Let's discuss the matters while we eat. We are all wandering cultivators of some sort and have no experience in sect affairs. Please show us what we need to do, Yang. Everyone came to join the Garen sect. Now look at it. Now that we've decided to rebuild the Garen sect, we are peers. In the future, we will be brothers and sisters. The dust is settled now, but the people of the ferry stop will be unsettled. I will speak with them tomorrow and try to calm them. We will need their support to rebuild the sect. Van Dam is a talent directly invited by Elder Zhao, who was promised to develop and manage the Misty Valley for the sect. We are able to harvest a batch of wheat today, but our resources are thin. We must find other ways to address our needs. Well, I have a good place to fish in the lake of Misty Valley today. I'm no sort of farmer, but I do know quite a bit about fishing. As the valley is your charge, Van Dam, let's set a time to take a look. If I can catch some large fish, that will go some ways in helping our food problem, at least. Aside from food and crops of the Misty Valley, we will need to give some thought in the long-term needs of the sect. I have thoughts earlier today, but they will involve the valley. We should discuss it together, Van Dam. I can't help you with the food problem, but I can help you with the reconstruction. I'll go check the damages done to the Garen sect buildings tomorrow morning, and maybe they could be repaired. I can help you. I study machines and puppets. When I'm free, I can cultivate a spiritual power to drive the mechanical puppets for cultivators, no less useful than alchemy. I've been thinking about what I could do all day. Lucky for me, this sort of thing is in my novels. The townsfolk are shaken for what has happened, and the ferry stop is a mess. I'll help them and everything get back in order and rebuild their hometown. It seems we have our course. We will need to be certain to look after Brother Chie at the end. Very well, Chen Ji. Why don't you and Van Dam discuss your ideas now? Can I save? Yeah, unfortunately, some of the problems I've seen with the game here is lack of save, or rather a lack of a save